Hi all, welcome to Diversified Finance. I haven't done a video for a long time, so I probably thought do a quick video in regards to Bitcoin price action. So we got an all-time high somewhere near 73,500, 600 or so. And since then, as you can see here, Bitcoin has been making the price has been making like lower highs and lower lows. So the trend seems to be a downtrend, right? But it could also be bullish. And I heard like some people are calling like Bitcoin, the bull run is over. We might go down to like 20K. So when we think about what people like look at the sentiment, right? One thing we need to understand is like nothing that has happened in the past will happen again, right? So market makers, they won't make it that easy for anyone, right? So if someone says exactly what we've seen in 2019 going to happen, where we have like a 70% correction where Bitcoin drops from like 14K all the way to 8, and then because of the COVID crash, it dropped to like 4,000 or something, 3,900. So, but if someone says that's exactly going to be the same this year, I cannot agree, right? Because they're not going to make something happen exactly similar to like previous years. So, because it'll be easy for people to uh, get in, like buy in, buy out, sell out, and take profit, and it'll be easy. They won't make it easy for us, right? So they just want to make us keep guessing, so uh, we can, but one thing is we can look at 2019, 2015, 16 price action, and we can get some sort of idea what might happen, but definitely it's not going to be the same, right? So this time around, there's something might happen that we have never seen before, right? That's for sure. But it'll be something similar to by having said that, it's not going to be like something completely different, but it could be also be which is similar, that has similar characteristics compared to 2015, 16, and 19, 2019 and 20. So um, there's a high probability, given the sentiment is bearish right now and the price action is also bearish, we might drop to like 45K, like a week similar to what we've seen here. So here we dropped from about 70K all the way to 50, like just below $50,000. So we might see another, it'll be better actually if we see another drop because the sentiment is still slightly bullish. We just want to make sure that everyone is bearish. When everyone is bearish, everyone is waiting for lot lower prices. That when Bitcoin reverses and goes back up. So we could expect Bitcoin to drop. So I'm gonna give maybe 60% chance that this might happen, right? Bitcoin price might drop to like 45K and probably after the rate cut. So one thing we need to remember is we just cannot just look at the Bitcoin price action and predict what will happen in next year or in few months or so, because we need to also include traditional markets, right? Interest rates, how interest rates work. So we need to understand that as well. So the market is expecting a interest rate cut on 18th of September. So this could be some sort of bullish news for the traditional markets. So if Nasdaq and S&P 500, those markets, like if we see they start to go up, Bitcoin could also reverse and go back up. So this week is a critical week. We can, if we see 45K, I think that would be enough to scare everyone who's bullish, right? It's we just want to see everyone is bearish, and that's when everyone's bearish. That's also be could be like a bullish sign, right? So if we drop to like 45K, a lot of people will be bearish, and that's when we might um, quickly recover and go back up. That there's a possibility it could happen. So and if you because everyone's waiting, I know everyone's waiting for the all coin season. We haven't seen all coin season since like 2021, 2022. So that for that to happen, we need to see Bitcoin above all-time highs. Bitcoin need to be somewhere near 80, 90, 100,000 or something, closer to 100,000. If we are lucky, if we see Bitcoin about like 110 or something like that, that's when you see a altcoin season. Otherwise, do not expect an altcoin season. It's all about the Bitcoin dominance, right? When the Bitcoin price goes down, or like let's say, for example, when Bitcoin goes down by 5%, 10%, alts will probably go down by 20, 30%. So what happens? People get scared, they sell their altcoins and then they buy Bitcoin, like by selling altcoins. So all season, for us to see all season, we need to see Bitcoin above 75K. So let's say Bitcoin drops to like 45K and the market gets really bearish like this week. And because of the bullish news, like if the rates, interest rate, the Federal Reserve going to cut interest rate on 18th of September, then we might see a reversal for the traditional markets. I'm talking about S&P 500 and Dow Jones and Nasdaq. So if that's a because that'll be the bullish news right now. If they cut interest rate, maybe they cut interest rate because they seems to have some sort of a control over inflation. So that's sort of like a bullish news. And they're also talking about like soft landing, like some say we're not going to go into a massive recession. There'll be a soft landing. But let's see. The thing is, we got to be careful. Like things might look bullish for after this. Like let's say Bitcoin drops to like 45K, and after that things might look bullish for some time. But uh, if you look at the economy, right, people are still struggling, right? It's not easy. Like things are expensive, so people are still struggling. Like but it doesn't matter to like this share market or share market or Bitcoin price action, right? It does not care. So 45K, and then we might see Bitcoin trying to go back up after 18th. So even on the 18th of September, if there's a 50 basis point rate cut, we might see like a massive pump on that day for the traditional markets and for Bitcoin as well. So what can we do right now? So that's the big question, right? So this is a time like where you don't want to go all in or you don't want to stay all out. So what I'm doing right now, I've been holding like USDT for some time. I actually got back in, right? Like maybe 40, 50% I got back in, but I'm still holding some USDT in just in case. So I might add more I might convert more USDT into Bitcoin and altcoins if we see Bitcoin somewhere near 45K. But you gotta be careful. I could be totally wrong, right? It could be totally wrong. It could go even down to like 35K or so because there's a lot of support in that area. But if that happens, then the market structure is completely broken. We might need another 6 months. If we drop to like below 40 to like 35K or 30K or something, the market structure is completely broken and it's not going to be easy for Bitcoin to recover as soon as we expect. But 45K is looking good, like 43 to 45K. That's not too bearish, but that's enough to scare the retail, like most of the people who are in the market right now, who are so bullish. So 45K is a perfect place where Bitcoin 40 to 45K, where Bitcoin can come down and then scale a lot of people out of the market and then reverse and go back up, right? And then break about this trend line, which is the downtrend that we had for a few months, like I mean 6 months or so now, since March. Yeah, so and let's not forget AI tokens are really cheap right now. There was a AI boom like from March, around March, April or so, massive AI boom. Anything to do with AI pumped so hard, but now if you go back and look at AI tokens, they are really cheap. They actually has come back. They have come back down to the level that all these AI tokens started it bull run, right? The massive rally. So AI tokens are looking really cheap. So I'm will focus a lot on AI tokens and also gaming tokens. If you want to add gaming tokens, that's also good. Yeah, so these are the things that I do want to talk about. Apart from that, yeah, so yeah, Deepin also a good place, good tokens that you can add anything with Deepin, and then For example, like Palm AI is a really good buy, right? It's could go a little bit lower, but right now it's a really good buy. This is a token that I missed when it was around like 5 cents, and I had like a all AI portfolio, so I had like 10 altcoins in there. So you can't invest all of them. So there's a few like probably five, six I picked, and one coin I did not pick is Palm AI, and it was around 5 cents at the moment at that time. And then since then, it just pumped from 5 cents to like $2 or something. And now it's back down to about 40 cents or something. So Palm AI is looking really good. And there are some more altcoins which has like, very less coin supply. Like coin supply is really, really low. Even Palm AI is 100 million. That's the maximum coin supply. So that's not too bad. And there are some gaming tokens, the max coin supply is like 10 million or like 2 million likewise. So these what happens like when the max supply is very low, when the market goes up, when people want to buy these old coins, right? There's nothing available. There will be very less liquidity in this market. So you have to bet higher prices if you want to accumulate these tokens during the sort of a bull run also. So that's why we see like 50% pumps, like a 50% gain during a day, like 200-300% like in a week, like or 600-700, like 5x 10x we see like in 2-3 weeks due to this reason. When everyone wants to buy it, there's not much tokens available on the market, like on exchanges. So you have to keep on bidding higher prices. So when you bid higher prices, the prices tend to go up in a short period of time. That's where you make like a lot of money, like 5x 10x likewise. So there are some gaming tokens that has like really less market supply. So the coin total market supply, total coin supply is very less. Could be like some around like 2 million, 10 million, and even like Palm AI, where it's like there's like only 100 million token max supply, right? So even if you want to buy it from an exchange, there's very less tokens you can buy at the current price. Like if you want to buy more, let's say you want to buy 10,000 coins like Palm AI tokens, you have to bid higher, you have to bid a little bit higher, right? For the price that you look at right now, you won't be able to get it because when you go to the exchange, there'll be only like 100 coins selling at that price. So if you want to get more, another 2,000 tokens, you have to bid higher prices to accumulate that coin. So that's why we see massive gains in crypto because of the less liquidity. If the liquidity is less, you see higher prices in a very short period of time. Yeah, so that's just a quick video in regards to Bitcoin price action, and I talk to the next video. See ya.